Misunderstanding the harpy eagle can have serious consequences. These majestic birds, with their sharp eyes and powerful talons, are vital indicators of ecological health. Ignoring their warning signs could jeopardize not only their survival, but also the delicate balance of the ecosystems they inhabit. Picture yourself in a lush rainforest, captivated by its beauty. Suddenly, a chilling screech pierces the air. It's the harpy eagle, but that sound might not just be a call, it could be a warning. This is where our confusion begins. Researchers often misinterpret animal behavior, attributing human emotions to these powerful birds. A fierce gaze might be seen as aggression, but it could signify stress or discomfort. Misreading these signals risks the eagle's future and disrupts the entire ecological web. Imagine a local community thriving on ecotourism, reliant on these eagles. If the harpy eagle feels threatened by our misconceptions, the consequences could ripple through the ecosystem, affecting everything from plant life to smaller wildlife populations. When these magnificent birds feel misunderstood, they may withdraw, altering their hunting patterns. The once vibrant forest could fall eerily silent, and the tension in the air would be palpable. Awareness is crucial. Recognizing the harpy eagle as a complex being with its own emotional landscape can transform our relationship with nature. By respecting their space and interpreting their behavior with care, we can help preserve not just the eagle but the entire ecosystem. So the next time you hear that haunting call, remember it's a warning. Let's explore these mysteries together and strive for a harmonious coexistence. Imagine witnessing one of the world's most powerful birds, the harpy eagle, showing signs of stress. At first glance, it may seem like a fleeting moment, but it could indicate something much more significant. We often underestimate the role emotional intelligence plays in understanding animal behavior. It's not just about observing, it's about truly grasping what we see. Misinterpreting these emotional signals can lead to a skewed understanding of their actions, resulting in serious consequences. Picture a harpy eagle perched on a branch. Suddenly it starts twitching, puffing up its feathers and darting its eyes around. To an untrained observer, it might just look restless. But what if this is actually a cry for help, a signal we're misreading? Many researchers focus on physical traits, yet the emotional context is where real insights lie. Ignoring these signals risks harming their habitats and overall well-being. Imagine being in a room where everyone misreads your body language. How would that feel? Let's dive deeper. Researchers often categorize animal behaviors rigidly. When a harpy eagle displays aggression, it might simply be a sign of stress, but this subtlety often goes unnoticed. What if the traits we interpret as dominance are actually expressions of distress? The stakes are high if we continue to misinterpret these signals. We could face serious trouble. Consider the consequences: a conservation effort that fails to protect these magnificent birds due to misunderstandings. So what can we do? It all starts with awareness. By enhancing our understanding of emotional intelligence in wildlife, think of it as learning a new language where every twitch and fluff of feathers tells a unique story. Here's the key takeaway: every animal has a voice, even if it's unspoken. Let's pay close attention. The often overlooked consequences of misreading these emotional signals could change how we protect the harpy eagle and many other species. Stay curious, keep questioning, and together we can make a real difference. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights. Your next discovery could be just around the corner. Imagine standing in the heart of the Amazon rainforest, surrounded by the vibrant sounds of wildlife, when suddenly a massive shadow glides overhead. It's the harpy eagle, one of the most powerful birds on Earth. Why is this magnificent creature acting differently than we expect? Many believe they understand animal behavior, especially with an iconic species like the harpy eagle. However, there's a hidden issue that impacts not just the eagles but the entire ecosystem. What if our understanding of their emotional intelligence is fundamentally flawed? It's easy to view these eagles as ruthless hunters or solitary beings based on existing studies. But what if those studies are missing crucial insights? They might mislabel emotional traits in these birds, leading to significant misunderstandings. Think about trying to connect with someone while constantly misreading their signals. You might perceive them as cold and distant when, in reality, they're just feeling overwhelmed. This is precisely what's happening with the harpy eagle. Such misinterpretations can lead to poor habitat management and ultimately threaten their survival. Let's take a closer look. In a recent observation, researchers noted unusual aggression in a nesting pair and quickly labeled it as typical territorial behavior. But what if that aggression was actually a sign of stress from habitat loss rather than a display of dominance? This kind of misinterpretation could result in misguided conservation efforts. Imagine being a scientist dedicating your life to research, only to realize you've been viewing the world through a skewed lens. You think you're making a positive impact, but you might actually be causing more harm. The stakes are high and time is running out. As the environmental landscape shifts, the emotional needs of the harpy eagle remain a mystery. If we don't start addressing these overlooked consequences now, we could witness the quiet extinction of this species. So, what's the solution? We need to shift our perspective. Instead of simply labeling behaviors as survival tactics, let's explore the emotional depth behind them. It's time to understand the psyche of the harpy eagle and recognize the complexity of their emotions. When we begin to see these creatures as more than just their actions, we can better understand their needs and protect them effectively. This is just about saving the harpy